Hello, my name is Khue. Today I will introduce about the Mayerling Incident. It occurring on January 30, 1889, marked a tragic end to the life of Rudolph, Crown Prince of Austria, and his lover, Baroness Mary Vetsera. Their death, believed to be the result of a murder-suicide pact, sent shockwave through the Austrian Empire as Rudolf was the heir apparent to the throne. The discovery of their bodies at the Imperial Hunting Lodge in the Mayerling not only shatters the stability of Habsburg dynasty succession, but also casts a shadow over the fragile unity between Austria and Hungary. The aftermath of the incident contributed to heighten the tension in Europe, ultimately leading to the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand in 1914 and igniting the flame of the First World War. In January 1889, within the lavish confines of the imperial court of Austria-Hungary, a forbidden romance clandestinely unfolded between Crown Prince Rudolf and Mary Vetsera, a yachtful baroness. Despite the whisper of their affair circulating among select members of the aristocracy, including Rudolph's parent, Emperor Franz Joseph, and Empress Elizabeth, as well as his estranged wife Stephanie, the facade of propriety persisted. Rudolph, burdened by the weight of royal duty and ensnared in a loveless marriage, sought solace in the embrace of Mary, seeking refuge from stifling expectation that accompanied his regal status. On the fateful evening of January 29th, 1889, amidst the anticipation of a family dinner hosted by Franz Joseph and Elizabeth, Rudolph discreetly absented himself, feigning illness. Unbest known to the assembled guests, he had arranged a clandestine tryst with Mary at the secluded Mayerling hunting lodge for the following day, seeking respite from the prying eyes of society in the tranquil embrace of the nature. As the dawn of January 30 broke, it is heralded a grim discovery that would reverberate throughout the corridors of power. Rudolph's valet met the airy silent upon attempting to rouse the crown prince, enlisted the aid of Joseph Hoyos, Rudolph's hunting companion, in breaching the door to Rudolph's quarters. The door, obstinate in its resistance, yielded only after a forceful intervention, revealing a scene steeped in tragedy. Within dimly lit chamber, Rudolph sat motionless by the bedside, his pallid visage betraying the gravity of situation. Beside him, the lifeless form of Mary lay in repose, her feature frozen in the grasp of the rigor mortis. The discovery prompted swift action as Hoyos hastened to Vienna to replay the grim tidings to imperial court, plunging the monarchy into a state of mourning and casting a pall over the future of the Habsburg dynasty. The aftermath of the Mayerling incident saw a concerted effort to conceal the true nature of Crown Prince Rudolph's death and protect the reputation of the imperial family. Initially, Eduard von Taaffe, the minister president of Cisleithania, issued a statement attributing Rudolph's dismay to a heart aneurysm, despite suspicion of poisoning. This initial misdirection was followed by the attempt to fabricate a narrative of suicide pact between Rudolph and Mary Vetsera. Mary's death was portraying as occurring en route to Venice, with her body propped up to conceal the double tragedy as they left Mayerling. Such effort extended to Mary hasty burial and the delay in allowing her mother to visit her grave, underscoring the length has taken to suppress the scandal. However, foreign correspondents soon uncovered inconsistent, leading to the abandonment of the heart attack narrative. Subsequently, the official version implicated Rudolph in a murder suicide pact, alleging that he shot Mary before taking his own life. The swift closure of the police investigation, seemingly at the behest of Emperor Franz Joseph, further fueled suspicion of a cover up, despite efforts to present Rudolph's death as the result of a mental imbalance. Doubts persisted, with allegations emerging of political manipulation by Otto von Bismarck agents and even the claim of murder orchestrated by French agents. These attempts to obscure the truth, reflect the intricate web political, familial, and diplomatic consideration surrounding the Mayerling incident. The conflict account and lingering doubts underscore the enduring mystery and intrigue that shape one of history's most notorious royal tragedy. The aftermath of the Mayerling incident sent shockwaves through the Austrian monarchy and European politics. Rudolf ultimately death disrupted the line of succession, leading into the internal turmoil within the Habsburg dynasty. This instability eventually paved the way for the ascension of the Archduke Franz Ferdinand, whose assassination in 1914 triggered the start of the World War One. Had Rudolph survived, his more progressive ideal might have altered the course of the history, potentially averting the catastrophic conflict that followed. The void left by Rudolph's dismay had far reaching consequences for the Habsburg monarchy. Empress Elizabeth's retreat from court further weakened the imperial family standing, while the lack of a clear successor left the throne vulnerable. Ultimately, the succession of Emperor Karl in 1916 marked the end of the Austrian Empire, unable to withstand the pressure of the war and the changing political landscape of Europe. Thus, the tragedy at the Mayerling stands as a poignant symbol of the fragility of power and the unpredictable twist of fate in the annals of history. The exhumation and forcing investigation surrounding the Mayerling incident have added layers of intrigue to the already mysterious affair. Mary's body, originally interred in the graveyard at Heiligenkreuz, faced disturbance during and after the Second World War. In 1946, Soviet troops dislodged the grave granite plate, possibly in search of valuable, but the break-in remained unnoticed until Austria liberation in 1955. Subsequent examination of Mary's remains by Dr. Gerd, Jed Harler in 1959 yield inconclusive result regarding the cause of her death. Despite meticulous inspection, no evidence of a bullet hole was found, prompting speculation from about the circumstances surrounding her dismire. In hollow theories, supported by Vatican archive, suggest that the possibility of an accidental death, potentially linked to an abortion, which Rudolph's suicide following. However, the lack of definitive forensic evidence left lingering question unanswered. Further controversy arose in 1991 when Helmut Fatzel Steiner, driven by an obsession with Mayerling affair, disturbed Mary remains once again. His clandestine removal and subsequent private forcing examination sparked public outrage and legal proceeding, while examination confirmed the identity of the remains as Mary's. Conclusive evidence regarding the cause of death remained elusive. Despite the unsettling disruption to her resting place, her remains were reinterred in 1993, marking yet another chapter in the ongoing saga in Mayerling tragedy. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you for watching.